When putting your baby into the car seat, the first thing you'll want to do is make sure that the straps are all the way loose. Most seats will have a tail here, and if you follow the tail to where it starts from the car seat, you'll find that there's a tab. Sometimes it's metal, sometimes it's covered with plastic. You're either going to push down or lift up on the tab. On this seat, I'm going to push down. And then at the same time, I'm going to take my other hand, I'm going to take hold of the shoulder straps and pull them away from where the baby's body would be. This will get the straps all the way loose. Now I'm going to unbuckle the straps. And I'll move the straps out of the way if possible to make it easier when I go to put the baby into the seat. Otherwise, you just have to kind of fish the straps out from under the baby's body. Now, take your baby and put their tush all the way to the back of the seat. The baby should not be slouching. You're going to put the straps on kind of like the baby's wearing a vest, where the straps are going to go over the shoulders, they're going to go over top of the baby's hips, and they're going to buckle in between the legs. If the baby's wearing a thin jacket like this, it's best to open the jacket up and keep it so that the straps are close to the body and the jacket is over the straps. Now the straps are properly buckled. Straps are kind of like shoelaces in that if you pulled your shoelaces tight at the bow, your ankles would get super tight, but your toes would stay loose. And a similar problem happens with the car seat. If I pull this tail, you'll notice that it's getting the shoulder straps very snug, but all the slack that started in the stomachs and the leg area is still staying there. So let me show you a trick. I'm going to loosen the straps back up as if the baby was just buckled in. Now come from behind the seat. Take hold of the shoulder straps anywhere above the chest clip. In fact, it's helpful to slide the chest clip all the way down to the baby's belly. Take hold of the shoulder straps and firmly pull upwards. Notice how I've gathered all of the slack to the shoulders. Now I can let go and take the tail and pull. I'm going to check that I've made the straps properly snug. Take hold of the shoulder straps again and pull upwards. You're checking that when you pull up, there's no slack coming up, meaning that the stomach and leg area is snug. So there was a little bit, so I'll pull the tail again. Then I'll check again. Pull upwards on the shoulder straps. No slack should come up. This time there is none. My fingers should slip in easily at the collarbone, but if I would imagine being able to fit 2 fingers stacked on top at the collarbone, that would be too loose. Another way people explain it is that you should not be able to pinch any of the strap over on itself when checking at the collarbone. This can be difficult to do, especially with tinier babies, so it's often easier to check the 1 finger. Now you're ready to slide the chest clip up. Move it up so that the top of the clip is at the top of the child's armpits. I often like to call it the tickle clip so that you remember when you run your fingers across the top, you should tickle the child. The goal of this clip is to keep the straps properly positioned on the child's shoulders. Now, if the child was wearing a light jacket, you can easily close the jacket over top of the straps. This keeps the baby warm, but you can also open the jacket to cool them off.